Hi Nirantar.
Hi.
So we'll be looking at combo chart today. We have some data set in front of us, but first I would like to check with you what is your understanding about combo chart in general.
Uh, Combo chart means I guess two different visualizations are combined in one chart.
Okay, correct. So generally combo chart in the industry is roughly used around bar chart and line chart as a combination, so that you understand two different metrics in single view and their key relationship. Okay, so for example, we borrowed this example from the last video that we did about tree map. If you want to watch, it's in the I button. Now let's say we have this data and we go to insert recommended charts, all charts, combo chart. Now we just need bar and this is line, and we would create secondary axis. Why would we create secondary axis?
Uh, because we don't have the same scales for both the metrics that we are going to
Correct.
represent.
So footfall numbers is ranging between 100 to 4000, and sales number are ranging between 25 lakhs to roughly 1.8 crore, right? So we can't just have both of them on single column. If we single axis, if we just do it single axis, the footfall values will be kind of negligible to our eyes, right? So we basically click on secondary axis, and now we will be able to see a chart with bars representing of sales values and the line representing the footfall. Again I switched it. The bars are footfall values and lines are sales values. So why would then we use combo chart in the industry? This is the like most loved chart by a lot of business folks. Why would they see it this way?
Because they can compare two metrics at a one time.
Okay,
No need to see separate charts for
how
both of them.
how that comparison helps them? That's, I guess, the bigger question.
So here now we can see the store 4 has more footfall
Hmm.
and also it has more sales.
Okay.
So they will get to know that from this chart.
Correct. Correct. So basically, identifying relationship between two different metrics is also can be done with combo chart. We usually do it with scatter plot, right? If we discussed in the scatter plot video that we can find out relationship between two different items with lot of details. But let's say on category level you don't need that much of detail, right? So for example, a lot of businesses would have their major businesses coming from some of the categories or some of the stores. In this example, store 5 and 4 and 6 is roughly catering to 80% of their total sales, right? So in that situation, what they need is an aggregated view of these different categories. So over here, category is basically store. If you change that to something else, it will automatically change. But let's say we just change a data point from this to, let's just add one. So let's say 1.7 cr. Now if you see that there is a huge gap between these three different stores. Over here also footfall is very small, but the value that people are able to extract from this store is much more higher. So that also gives them an direction in which they could figure out why these stores are more profitable or doing more sales with less footfall also. Are there particularly, let's say, what could be the reasons that if you can help me out find out, it would be very interesting.
Uh, if in the store 1, if the items they are selling are very expensive,
Okay, fair point.
so
Anything
that
else?
could happen.
Okay,
Yes.
simple. Now we learned structural thinking in previous videos, right? Link will be in the description. So now when we learn that, what I told you, like try to map your thoughts. So first thought mapping का layer क्या होगा? First layer, either they are selling the expensive item or they are selling more. It could be two cases. इसके अलावा कुछ नहीं कर सकते बिजनेस बढ़ाने के लिए, या फिर झूठे रिसीट बना रहे. So that's not the case, right? So either they are selling more and sell higher item. If they are doing both, then they would be in store number 3, I guess, that they are selling higher ticket item and as well as selling more. Now, but if you look, footfall number is relatively small, so they could be in a place where they are delivering more to the customer rather than having customer come to them. So for example, someone lives in let's say Powai area of Mumbai. So now in that area, if you open up a store and you are delivering within 3 kilometer radius for free of cost, and it is same with store number 4 also, but store number 4 is more of an place where population is very densely measured, and it's in commercial space. So a lot of people will visit your place to get things from you rather than ordering them. So office से निकलते निकलते जाते जाते लेके गए, right? So that will happen with maybe for store number 4. These are hypotheses that we are building, right? So now in store number 1, 2, 3, it's more of like they are delivering more. So ideally, instead of looking at footfall, it should look at number of orders. So if number of orders are higher for store 1, store 2, store 3, and they are able to sell more, that's a good thing. Then they are selling similar type of products. But let's say if their number of orders also less, then you can validate your hypothesis of higher ticket items, that 100 orders are generating 1 lakh rupee business, but whereas in store 4 you need 500 orders to generate 1 lakh rupee business. Now again, there is a catch in that also. It could happen that products are not high value in 100 orders, but number of products in that 100 orders are more, right? People are buying entire groceries from you, and in store 4 they are just trying to catch up few snacks or some daily needs items from that store, not an entire grocery list. So that's where you try to figure out different matrices and their relationship and how they impact the final metric that you want to improve in your business. Okay, anything else that you have doubt about in the combo chart piece?
No.
Great. So thank you for tuning in, Nirantar. This is it for combo chart. We will again meet and have a look at some different chart.
Thank you.
Thank you.